The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains... The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my friends. I just like the sound of it.
How about it, you creep, you lunatic?
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Top of the morning to y'all, man. Weather out here is in Vegas. We have high wind advisory. We have rain. Bruh. And it's going to be rain weekend. More wind today. It is crazy. Shout out to everybody. I'm trying to get this shit going. Everything should be smooth in a minute once I get this damn this video that I'm trying to pop up. Pop. Now it's done. All right. Let's get this shit down. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Everybody know what's happening. It is Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast right here on Raiders Allegiance with yours truly, Lunatic Raider, man. We're going to get into some shit today, y'all. Yeah, the Raiders met with a specific quarterback that's going to be in the draft this year. Have y'all heard? They said they met with him extensively. Exactly. I wonder who it could be. I wonder. But before I get to going any further, man, I got to go ahead and throw out this motherfucking disclaimer before these motherfucking suckers try to hit a motherfucker, you know? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for pulling up this morning, hanging out with your guy, man. Let me get to everybody up in this motherfucker. We got James Furple in the house, man. What is the deal, my dude? Top of the morning. James Furple in the motherfucker, for real, for real. Navy Vet 44, salute to you, my brother. Thank you for being here, of course. That's my guy right there, Navy Vet, man, for real. Hey, it was a pleasure texting, talking to you the other day, man, for real. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Raider Kush is in the house, man. What is the deal? My guy right here, my brother from another mother, man. My boy, motherfucking Samaj. Hey, Samaj, I'm about to bring Samaj into this motherfucking world of YouTube, man. He's a diehard Raider fan out of LA, man. Me and him is working on his biography. We got some shit going down. But I want to go ahead and have him pull up one day and just, see how we rock, man. But yeah, shout out to my guy, man, Samaj out in that motherfucker, man. For real. Eugene Powell, my dude. Top of the morning to you, man. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you here, for real. Yes, indeed. Who else we got? Two red rings in the house, man. Boom! Exactly, the countdown. My dude, Mike Guerrero, top of the morning, man, for real. King of the lot lizards. You know what I mean? For real. Really Wayne. What's the deal, man? Hey, Alfredo, the boss with the sauce, man. What's happening with you? Top of the morning, man. Ty Raider CA, man, what is the... Hey, man, this is the first time I've seen your name, man. If this is your first time here, man, you're always welcome here every morning, Monday through Friday. We have a show, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. It's a show that, there's humor. We're informative. We talk Raiders all day, man. But, hey, it's a pleasure to have you here, my dude, for real. That's right, man. Let's see, I got James already. James Furpo, that is. Alfredo's in the house. Navy Vet, two red rings. Willie Wayne. Alfredo. Who else we got up in this motherfucker? Chindo. What's the deal, man? Salute to you, my guy. Hey, top of the morning to you, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. Eagle Terrian 207. What? my guy, man. What's up with you, dude? You been good? I hope everything is all well with you and your family, man, for real. For real, for real. Man, this is good to see y'all, man, for real. Let me see. Let me keep going. Let me see in case somebody slipped through the cracks. Up there go. Snoops, where you been, man? The fuck? Where you been, Snoops? Oh my goodness, man. You been MIA, bro. And I ain't talking about Miami. You been missing in action, bro. Hey, but it's good to see you, though. That's all that matters. You here now. Hey, for real, slow motion is better than none, brother. That's what I be always saying. You know what I mean? Snoops in the motherfucking house, man. What is the deal? Oh, shit. The Raider Room. What? Hey, salute to you. Man, thank you for being here, man, for real. It's good to have you up on this motherfucker, man. Hey, Ellie, what? Eddie? Eddie Willis? What? You repping from the 323. Hey, salute to you, my guy. Hey, you're always welcome, bro. Like I said, my platform is the nation's platform. Thus the name Raiders Allegiance, because you know we all pledge allegiance to the same team, my brother. So, hey, whenever you feel like popping up on weekday mornings, I'm here. Friday nights, I'm here. Saturday nights, I'm here. I might even sneak some shit in Sunday morning. Who knows? But when we do have the season kicked off and we're on about our business with playing games, I do have shows on Sunday called Game Day Morning with the Nation. We just go over the game, the aspects of it, what the Raiders need to do to win, all that good shit. But that is like most of our games are on Sunday unless it's prime time. But yeah, Sundays, I get down with the get down too, bruh. So, hey, when the season's in effect, 7 days, there's a show. I got a show all 7 days of the week. So, hey, you're always welcome here, man. You family. This is Raider shit jumping off. You know what I mean? Let me see. NorCal Raider Jesse, my dude. It's always a pleasure to see you, man. For real. Oh, Jorge C, man. Salute to you as well. For real, man. Hey, motherfuckers up in here, man. What? Make like a motherfucker. What? The popping collars in this bitch. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Where the homegirls at, though? Where the homegirls? Where Harley and Gabby? I know Gabby seemed kind of upset yesterday at Mike. Mike done said some shit. Mike done scared away the Raiderettes. Let me see who else. I think that's about it right now. Hold on. Don't quote me on that shit. I'm still going through this chat. I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Y'all be in there finger fucking the keyboard. Frankie Sanchez. Hey, y'all motherfuckers be in there finger fucking the keyboard for real. I'm trying to catch up like, God damn. I need to put condoms on my fingers. Shit. Hey, for real. All right, y'all. It is Wednesday morning. The Raiders have met with a certain quarterback that will be in the draft this year. And they said they have met extensively with this young man. Other teams have met with him as well. And it's somebody that I'm real high on. I told y'all this earlier. Was it earlier this week? Earlier this week? Or last week? Hendon Hooker met with the Raiders. The Raiders met with Hendon Hooker. You know, hey, Raiders love their hookers. You know what I mean? Especially from Tennessee. But yes, I was high on this dude, man. His measurables, the fact that he takes care of the ball, he's very mobile. Hey, we're gonna go get into it. Right about motherfucking now. Just give me 1 second to bring this up real quick. All right. So when I originally did this card right here, I was talking about quarterbacks. I started with the main one. C.J. Stroud is the main one that the Raiders would have eyes on, right? Then we heard that motherfucking God damn it, why I'm missing out? That Richardson intrigued the Raiders from Florida, right? Then my guy that I like is the fact that even though he had a torn ACL, ended his season early, but still, let's look at these numbers. Even not playing the whole season, look how many attempts he had. He had just about as many attempts as the rest of the guys who played a full season, right? But the thing about Hooker is the fact that this motherfucker's percentage of completions is at almost 70%, outdoing both Richardson and outdoing motherfucking CJ Stroud. You know what I mean? His stature, 6'4", 218 pounds. He's 25 years old, so he's older than most. So the maturity level should be able to be a factor that he can use with comprehension. If we do happen to get Rodgers, bring him in here, put Hendon Hooker behind him, bruh. Easy transition in about another year or two. When Rodgers decides to hang it up, hand the keys to Hooker. But Hooker I don't think we would even need the 7th pick. I think you could get Hooker in the 2nd round, to be honest with you. To be honest, 2nd round material. And we do have a high draft pick in the 2nd round at, if I recall, the 38th overall pick. 32 in the 1st round, boom, 6 picks later in the motherfucking 2nd round, we get him. We spend that motherfucking 7th pick. Well, like I said, it all depends on how this Aaron Rodgers shit unfolds. You know what I mean? My idea yesterday was to package up or give our 7 to Green Bay. In return, they give us Rodgers and their 15th. And call it a day. So we still keep a 1st round pick. Now, if you want to, depending on how the quarterbacks come off the board, by the time 15 hit, maybe you use the 15 on Hendon. But you don't really have to. But if you really want them, you got to get the guy that you got your eye on. You can't just sit there and try to play craps. Hopefully, you're going to hit 7-11 on the 1st roll. You know what I mean? You might hit that motherfucking... You might hit a 3. You might hit a 3, man. There's only one way to hit that bitch. You know what I mean? So you might want to have to go ahead and here's another thing. With the ammunition that we have in the later rounds, we can package up our 2nd with some of those and maybe even move back into the bottom of the 1st round. You're only 6 shots away. You know what I mean? But I've been high on Hooker. I like his mobility. I like his accuracy, which his numbers is telling you his accuracy is there. You know what I mean? I heard some motherfuckers say, oh, well, his accuracy is questionable. How the fuck is that possible at 69.6%? And then you have Richardson at 53.8 and CJ Stroud at 66.3. He's outdoing all of them. It's just his injury came into play. But nowadays, an ACL don't mean shit. Motherfuckers come back from ACL, and they said when they talked to Hooker told him, and he has, I guess, the paperwork from the doctors and whatnot. He is healthy, and he will be ready for training camp. He will be ready to play by training camp. You know what I mean? Because defenses are our dire need. I want to use our 1st round pick on defense. So if we do get Aaron Rodgers, Stroud, I doubt will be there at 15 if they do what I would like them to do without having, not taking a major hit. Just dropping back a few spots and getting their 1st round pick in exchange for ours, and they give us Aaron Rodgers as well. That's what I was looking at. I'm trying to find all avenues to be able to keep a 1st round pick, you know what I mean? Because we need that shit. Hey, Tops, I am the Bay. Hey, for real, thank you for being here. For real. Raider Nation Jason in the house. Dominique 5 in the house. Man, let's get those thumbs up, man. Let me see what the fuck we at. Bro, we in here at 38 deep. Better be 38 thumbs up on this motherfucking video. On this live, you know what I mean? I would have done it for you. There's only 17 likes. How the fuck I only got 17 likes and we got 38 pairs of eyeballs on this motherfucker, man? Come on now. Come on, y'all. One Nation. If you ride with that One Nation tagline, shit, show me. Show me it's really One Nation. Now we had 39 thumbs up. Slap them cheeks, man. Come on now. I don't do this for play. I let them other motherfuckers do it for play. Let's go. Hey, okay. I be on a rant, boy. I be on one, because, hey, y'all be having me on one. For real. Jamel Akbar, what is the deal, man? Tops to you. Thank you for being here, man. I'm glad I'm way back here. Eddie Willis. Okay, let's see what Eddie Willis said. He got rid of Jay Cutler brought in this guy, drafted in Tebow in both. And you know what? Here's the crazy thing, Aiden, with Josh McDaniels. He got Tebow, and just think, Tebow has more playoff wins than Carr. Wow. Not to knock Carr, but I'm just saying they did win a playoff game in Denver against, was it Pittsburgh? With Tebow. Tebow didn't pan out. A lot of quarterbacks don't pan out. Everybody want to put that on his head. Every team done failed with a quarterback. Ever. More than once. They all failed. We had Jamarcus Russell. Come on now. Come on now. Even Denver done had their headaches. Come on now. Let's talk about Denver. They had to go recycle old quarterbacks. Manning had to go over there and save their ass. So, it happens. Because in college, Tebow killed it. You would think a motherfucker that done played baseball could throw a fucking football. Mahomes don't have a problem. He's a baseball player. You know what I mean? Tebow played baseball. Who would have known he couldn't throw? You know what I mean? Even fucking Wilson with Denver played baseball. He can throw. Kyler Murray, he can throw. He played baseball. You would think all your baseball players, two-sport athletes that play baseball and played football would be, and that played quarterback could throw the fucking ball. Tebow, I don't know what the fuck happened. His mechanics was off, and I don't know why, but his mechanics was shit. Yeah, hey, Snoop, we have to be all in. We have to. But we got to set ourselves up for the future as well. That's why I said if you get like a Hendon Hooker, put him behind Rodgers for the next 2 years, and then Rodgers hangs it up, retires, you give the keys to Hooker, bam, let him go. That motherfucker should know that motherfucking offense like the back of his hand. 2 years in and having somebody like Rodgers groom him, knowing now this is a situation where Rodgers will be a grooming a quarterback to take his place, but not a threat of that because he's about ready to hang it up anyway. Green Bay was a whole different fucking scenario. He was at Green Bay not expecting to motherfucking be replaced, but yet these motherfuckers went and got a quarterback to replace him. So I think that's where fucking Green Bay is focused on with Love. Love is the next guy in line for him. So shit, let's do the same thing. Let's bring Rodgers in here. Hey, get us as many Super Bowls you can get us in 2 years. I'll take one. In 2 years, if Rodgers can get us one, I'm happy. But if that motherfucker can run it back to back, because you know each year we're gonna get better. We're gonna get better each year, long as we don't have to sell the farm just to bring Aaron Rodgers in here. If we get someone like Hooker, see. The reason why I say Hooker, because they're talking to Hooker for a reason. And I don't think it's because Hooker's going at 7. Raiders got something on their mind. Because even Ziegler said that we might not have a quarterback fix this season. But the reason why he said might is because we have to have Aaron Rodgers agree to come to us. Garoppolo would have to agree to come with us if that's an option, which I hope the fuck it ain't. You know what I mean? Bruh, not just a playoff. We got it. Bruh, the Super Bowl is here in Vegas next year. We got to go sell semen, blood, kidneys, livers. We got to, firstborns, sell your wife, your girlfriend, your baby mama. We got to sell whatever that ain't bolted down to the ground. We got to sell that shit to get to that motherfucker by hook or by crook. We have to. We got to get in that motherfucker, man, and we're hosting it. Come on now. The whole city team gets to host the Super Bowl and they're playing in it. It happened twice already in a short period of time. Bruh, if you think the NFL is rigged, then goddamn it, rig that motherfucker to happen. I'm right, win or lose in the Super Bowl. Just rig it for us to be there. I don't give a fuck. Let Kansas City and the Raiders go at it in the AFC Championship so we can give excitement to the fans of, oh, here we go. We got the Raiders and Chiefs again. Relevant. Both of them are relevant. You know what I mean? The defending champ come to Vegas and we get our get back. Come on, bruh. We got Aaron Rodgers tossing the ball. We go out there in the draft and free agency and fill some needs on defense to make this team stronger. Because defense is our Achilles heel. That's the only thing that's holding us back is the fucking defense. Ain't no sense of scoring 30 points if you're giving up 31. You know what I mean? But if we get the right pieces in place, like I say, free agents, spend the right money on free agents, go in the draft and knock that shit out the park. You got 11 motherfucking draft picks. Knock that motherfucker out the park and do the same thing with the undrafteds as you did last year. You went out there and you found you some motherfuckers that was undrafted that can be something special if they're just coached right, groomed right, and let them go ahead and learn as they go. Palomalu, safety, USC. You know what I mean? Darian Butler, motherfucking linebacker, Arizona State. Masterson. I mean, come on now. We found some motherfuckers that can come in and produce. Maybe not starters, but they have a specific role of being a depth piece. We need depth. Bad as a motherfucker at a lot of different positions. And linebacker is one of them. We need depth. For real. So if you go in free agency, you go hit one of them, or if you go into the draft, you hit on one of them also. You know what I mean? But we gotta fix our depth, and we gotta get some starters in here that are foundational players that we can build this defense around and be a monster. All we need our defense to be is middle of the pack, not 32 out of 32 teams. We need 15, 14, 16, that area. Something like that with an offense that was 12 that possibly can go higher because of the addition of Aaron Rodgers. And then when Aaron Rodgers comes in here for 2 years and he decides to hang it up, that we don't have to fret and run around with our heads cut off looking for another quarterback because we got one on the bench that's been learning behind Rodgers for 2 years. Come on now, bruh. I'm telling you. We can set ourselves up to be nice for years to come if you do it right. That's the whole thing right there. Long as you do it right, man. We need more than one chip. Hey, we need 3 more. But why we can't? Why can't, if like for instance, Rodgers come in here and he get 1 Super Bowl out of the next 2 years? Because his addition will make that team better. It will make the receiver better. It will make the running backs, and it will make the team better on the offensive line having somebody like Rodgers. Facts. That's facts. You know what I mean? You get the defense right, and you got the ammunition to go ahead and get this defense right. Right? If Rodgers come in for the next 2 years and he get 1 Super Bowl, right? He retires after 2 years. Hand the keys off to Hooker. And Hooker got 15 years to get 2 more? In that same offense with the motherfucking weapons that will be there already? And you, along the way in the next 2 years, you go in the next draft, you add a receiver. You already got your running backs that you're sold on. Let them develop. You know what I mean? Don't cash in on them yet. Just let them go ahead. Zamir White and Brown, let them do their thing. Go out and get a receiver, a young receiver. Put him with Hooker. Let him and Hooker be the new, especially if I don't know how long Devontae Adams is going to want to play, but you let Hooker get his next in line. So maybe next year in the first round, if we get Hooker this year, you go wide receiver. You go get fucking Hooker his weapons now while Aaron Rodgers is under center. And start setting that shit up for it to be a smooth transition. Get you a nice young tight end out of the draft, wide receiver. You know what I mean? You got your running backs. You know what I mean? You got a couple of offensive linemen last year in the draft. God knows what you're going to do this year in the draft. Maybe you grab another one. Maybe you get a receiver in this draft. Maybe you start planning ahead now. If you get Hooker or Richardson or Stroud. It don't matter. To me, all three of them are solid-ass quarterbacks. Is what we want. All three of them is solid. But Hooker is somebody that later on you can get in case these guys are already gone. Because at 7, bruh, I'm telling you now, if motherfucking Witherspoon from Illinois is there at corner at 7, you take him. Because Carter ain't gonna be there. If Carter is there at 7, some way, somehow, if fucking Lightning, you caught lightning in the bottle, and Carter, the defensive tackle out of Georgia, is there at 7, you better pull that motherfucking trigger. You better not even sit there and have to wait for the clock to, the clock that you have to go make the selection run out. 1 minute should come off the clock and bam, all the pick is in. You know what I mean? You better get that motherfucker. We need to go ahead and get some fools that can come in day 1 and start. And I know Carter at DT, motherfucking Witherspoon at corner, and there's some other guys too. Quarterbacks, CJ Stroud will, if we go quarterback and you got Rodgers as well, you don't have to be stressed out to make them start. And because a rookie is not taking you to the Super Bowl. They're going to fuck up more than they succeed, and that's how they're going to have to learn. They got to fuck up, bruh. But if you have somebody there while they're being groomed and being coached up, that's a veteran with damn near 20 years in the league, bruh, I'm sorry. I'm all in on Aaron Rodgers. I don't give a fuck. I'm all in because I want to win right the fuck now. I don't want to win next motherfucking Mardi Gras, next President's Day. You know what I mean? Right motherfucking now. Let's get this shit cracking. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let me catch up with the chat, man. Okay, Willie Wayne, we got let me see. We got a Mahomes lucky choice. Did you hear about what happened? We gotta get Mahomes lucky chonies. Fuck his draws. Hey, fuck Mahomes draws. I hope I shit stains in him and motherfucker just disintegrating his asshole. Hey, salute to the chat too, in case I forgot that shit, man. Hey, salute to the world's most dangerous chat, man. We rocking and rolling, baby. Hump day, bitch. Come hump me. You tell her to come hunt me and she bring me a fucking stuffed camel. Bitch, I don't want the camel. I want your camel toe. All right, let's get into this shit some more. We not done. White Puma, my dude. You know Mark Davis once because he throws the best deep ball. Oh, bro, I thought you was going to say some wild ass shit about, Mark Davis wants some hooker. You want a hooker. My bad, dog. Hey, I thought you were going to say some wild ass shit. And always likes these bet. Yeah, but see, matter of fact, I got some footage on him. Hey, let's go ahead and dig into that. Y'all seen this stat long enough. I got some video for y'all, man, for real. Let's, how I'ma do this shit? I can, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna set it up so we can watch this shit. Bam. So we do that one. And then what we gonna do now is bring, what I was gonna do, dog. Oh, let me get rid of this. I got video for that ass now, so we good. Give you an idea of exactly what you're working with Hooker. What you're working with, Hooker? How much for head? No, let me quit. Oh my God, what a fucking name! All right, so we're gonna go. Let me open this shit up. Wrong motherfucking Oh yeah, I gotta do it that way. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna show you guys, I know y'all probably can't see me right now, or can you see me? Yeah. Hold on, let me bring this shit up real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something. We go blank. I can bring up. I don't want to add a scene. I want to bring in my source. Bam. Okay, so what we gonna do is bring in. I got this video for y'all real quick. Hold on, real quick. We'll bring in the media source. Oh no. Not the media source. I could do it that way. You know what? Let's try this shit real quick. Let me see. I could go this route. I'm tripping. 1 second, y'all. Just give me 1 second. I'm lining all this shit up. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hooker. Hey, I'm telling you, if Hooker is the plan where you don't have to go ahead, because I don't think this, man, it's gonna be hard to explain. It's all gonna rely on what the fuck motherfucking Aaron Rodgers is gonna do and what we gonna do to get him. That's what it's gonna come down to. What Aaron Rodgers want to do and what we are willing to do to get him. I don't think Green Bay is gonna try to do us dirty by try to make us pay like a fucking arm and a leg. I don't believe that's what's gonna happen. Bam. Let me do this shit like this, man. Let me see if this shit. Oh, it didn't work. You son of a bitch. You cockeyed jackass. I thought it was gonna. You know what? Fuck you. Let's go ahead and son of a bitch. The fuck? I know what I can do though. Damn. Nope, that ain't working either. So you know what? Fuck that shit. We're gonna have to do it my way. We're gonna do it my way. So what we gonna do is, damn, I can't even see shit on here because I got this motherfucker stretched out. Oh my god. Let me move this shit out the way. All right. Hold on 1 second. Y'all, I'm about to bring up the video on Hooker so we can check him out. Y'all can see his mobility and his arm strength. You know what I mean? That did what we do, dog. That's what we do. That's what we do, dog. That's what we do. In this game that we're gonna check. Well, nah, it's not. Yeah, it's the game that we're checking on Hooker is. This is the game that Tennessee played Florida, so it will be Hooker versus Richardson. So this was the game. Let me show you what fucking Hooker did in this game, boy. He put up some numbers for that ass. Man, I'm telling you now. I gotta get this motherfucking shit fixed up. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Let me get this out the way. Boom, get you out there. I don't know what the fuck happened with you. Bam. There we go. There we go. There we go. I have my shit all fucked up. Come on, stretch it out. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get what I want to do. Media source, or we're gonna do media source. Or you know what? Fuck all that shit. We're gonna do it this way. Bam. Bam. Share screen. Bam. Let me get this. Oh my god, I just fucked up. I just fucked off the church's money. I just fucked off the church's money. Where's the oh, they tripping. It's not even giving me that action, dog. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Fuck. Okay, how do I get out of this shit? How do I get out of this shit? I just had, man, hold on, y'all. All right, we back. We back. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to figure this shit out. You know what? That's what's probably happening. Well, get you over here, boom, get you over here. Bam. All right. I think I got this shit, man. I got it. I got this shit. Okay, hold on. All right, we about to check out. This is Hendon Hooker versus the Florida Gators from this past season. Let me get this motherfucking shit down real quick. Just one time, y'all. One time. I'm gonna get to the chat in a minute. So y'all don't fret. Don't fret for real. Look. Let me pause this. This was Hendon Hooker's stats versus Florida. The final score was 38-33. He was 22 for 28 completions, 349 yards passing, 112 yards rushing by himself, 2 TDs and no interceptions. Bruh, I'm telling you, Hooker is that motherfucker, boy. That's why when I was watching this film and all that and I checked out Richardson and everybody, I was like, this motherfucker's going to be under the radar. I think a lot of people's not fucking with him because of that ACL, but man, ACL these days ain't shit. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers get ACLs and bounce right back. So let's dive into it real quick. Let's see what this dude get down with. Look at his mobility is a motherfucker. And remember, he's 6'4", 218 pounds. Now that was high.
See, Josh Heupel loves all of that. The quarterback being an athlete, not there, run. He likes it.
See, he had that clock in his head. Take off.
He doesn't slide. That one too. First down. Oh, big hit though. Fastest teams in college football when he plays. Hooker throws the out. The 20. And the ball is out as well. Fellas, go do that. It's a good idea. Trust me. Here's the throw out the flat. Complete, nice move.
Yeah, I like Hooker. And I always like to. I can tell that McDaniels and Ziegler and them are into quarterbacks that's taller quarterbacks in the pocket. You know what I mean? Just so they can see the whole scene, see all their targets, available targets, and you know what I mean, to see over the defense. And then when there's nothing available for him to do, he uses his legs without even sitting there like stuck thinking about it. Man, come on now. I like Hooker, especially when you ain't got to pay for him. Good one. Come on, bro. This shit. There you go. Hooker, touchdown. We need that mobile, big-ass quarterback, man. I'm telling you. That's just the way the league is going. The league is going towards these mobile-ass quarterbacks, but big stature in the pocket to be able to see over everything.
And then Hooker, 19-yard pickup. Hooker looking for more.
And it's just like the way he slings that ball is like with ease. He just slings the fuck out of that shit. All right, that's the end of that video. But yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, man, I like this dude, and I don't think we're gonna have to use a high first-round pick to get him. But like they said, they met with him already, and they talked to him extensively. You know what I mean? So there's interest there for real. Oh, he got deep balls. Pause. Now let me quit. I got another video of the other half of this, but we're gonna just, you know what I mean, talk it out, and then we'll get to it. He got that Jackson type, bruh. If you pay attention to the film, you can tell that he has that clock in his head to tell him, because you see how many times that when he took off running, he damn near had a hand on him, but he just knew when to take off. And he doesn't just like run just for the fuck of it. He's running because there's nobody there, but his legs allows the play to continue. He moves the chains with his legs. We need to keep the chains going, especially when we're playing Kansas City. We got to keep Mahomes on the sideline. We can't do no 3 and outs. That's just another added wrinkle to the offense to have you a quarterback that's mobile like that at 6'4", to be able to see everything and knows exactly when to pull the ball down and take off and run. That's what I've been seeing. We're going to get into the second video in a minute, because there's a second half of this. I cut them in half just so we can get our talk on. Oh, shit, what the fuck I do? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll line up part 2 in a minute. Yeah, so yeah. But I like Hooker because I don't think we're going to get to the second part of this film in a minute. But let me get through the chats for y'all real quick one time. We got 40 people watching, man. How many likes we got? Let me see. Let me see how many motherfucking likes we got. We only got 22 motherfucking likes. Hold on. Update, bitch. We got 29 likes. Got 42 people watching? Are you serious? I would never do that to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a guilt trip. I would never do that to y'all. Y'all part of the nation. I'll fuck with y'all, man, and hit like all the fucking time. I'll even go to like pick up 10 other accounts and hit like on your shit. Come on, y'all. Let's do this shit, man. Come on now. One nation. 32. Now we at 32. Okay, we climbing. We got 41 watching and 32 likes. Let's go. I'm gonna continue in a minute once we get them likes up. We gotta get that algorithm, man. Hey, NWA, we gotta get this shit cracking, y'all. These motherfuckers gotta know that we ain't playing. When I say these motherfuckers, I'm talking about YouTube. I ain't talking about nobody else. Fuck anybody else. We gotta get YouTube to know that we ain't playing, y'all. That we coming in deep. We going deep, raw dog. Oh my goodness. My guy NorCal got my back, man. I appreciate you, bruh. For real. Hit that like button. Let's go, y'all. Come on now. I don't do this shit for play. I do this for us. You know what I mean? For us, right now we at 36. We getting up there, man. There's 39 watching now. Okay, I can live with that. 36 out of 39. Fuck it. It is what it is. Some people watching probably ain't even fucking with us, but just want to see what we saying. This is what I'm saying. Eat a dick, you bitch. That's what I'm saying. Now, let's get back to it. Hey, top of the morning to you. The Gaffler is in the house, man. What? Dog, come on, man. You make me want to put out Raider Stan on that. Hey, Raider Stan ain't like, what, the Gaffler? Yeah, the Gaffler. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Okay. So look, we're gonna get back into this shit, man. Well, I'm gonna show you the second half of the video, and then we'll see some more shit on what Hooker can do, man. Besides blowjobs and doggy style. B. Al, man, what is the deal, man? On the good foot, for real. Oh, yes, indeed. Micah Beasley like cereal. Where you at, man? There you go, man. Salute to you, my brother. It's nice to have you here, man, for real. For real. Okay, let's get into this other video, the other half of Hooker out of Tennessee, 25 years old, 6'4", 218 pounds, 69.6 completion percentage he had this past season. He had 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The game against Florida, he tore Richardson's ass up. They won 38-30. Matter of fact, let me not say anymore, and let's just watch the second half of this game. Let me bring this motherfucker up real quick. Let's go. Let's go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You singing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Bruh, that was the shit as a kid. Fuck with Transformers and G.I. Joe. Fuck y'all. All right. Let's get into it.
The running attack has a full-out blitz. 4th and 8.
Here go the got him from behind.
I don't know. He was running the outside. I do not call that.
He was about to launch that motherfucker too, boy.
The upper extremity problem is he just had to throw that one away.
Yeah, the offensive line. I see them. They look how they let motherfuckers back there. But he got away and made a play. First down. There you go. Look at his arm right there. Bah! That's his arm. That is Hooker's arm. Bruh. Watch this shit. Oh, they ain't gonna show that motherfucker launched that shit. Let's go back and see. I want to see how many yards that was. All right, let's see where he throws it from. 15. And about to 35. From the 15 to the 35 on the other side of the 50. That was a hell of a catch, though. That was a hell of a catch. But I think that's the kind of catch that Adams can make. I'm telling you, Hooker is very precise. Look at his passing, though. He get a couple of miscues, but he got more success than that. I mean, his percentage tells you at 69.6, he's better than C.J. Stroud and Richardson. Look, and then his legs. Look at it. Then his legs. Look at his shit. He got to learn how to slide, though, because we can't afford to have him take a major injury. Touchdown. With coverage on him. Just imagine the RPO we can run with this dude, man. Man. One thing I noticed about him, he won't force it. He won't force the issue. And what makes me see that is his stats with 27 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Only 2 interceptions? That means he's not trying to force in the tight windows. If nothing's there, he's throwing it away. And then his legs, man, his legs alone. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Come on, bro. We missed this. We need this. Can you imagine him throwing that shit to Renfro like that? And then going to Devontae like this, wide open. You know what I mean? Josh Jacobs off the play action. He threw over his head. And get the first down with his legs. See, it's comfortable to know you can have a quarterback that's not scared to tuck it and run. You know what I mean? And that's what we miss. We miss that motherfucker that know that. See, there's a difference of being mobile and knowing when to be mobile. See, that's a whole distinction that a lot of these quarterbacks got to learn or know. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're mobile don't mean you got to run the motherfucker every time you snap the ball. You know what I mean? You got to know when to run, when to be mobile. When everything's shut down and you got that clock in your head ticking like, bruh, either you get rid of the ball or you tuck that motherfucker and run. And he knows when to tuck it and run. Because a lot of his runs, like I said, in that game, he had 115 yards rushing as a quarterback with over 300 yards passing in that game, going up against Richardson. You know what I mean? We got Prez in the house. Raider Goon, my dude, man. Tops. Hey, for real. Okay, I see y'all. All right. Medi, one of one. What is the deal, man? That's real tape, bruh. That's a game tape. That's the tape versus Florida against Richardson. They got good shit on like I said, his stats don't lie, bruh. Only 2 interceptions. Only 2. 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, almost 70% completion rate. That numbers don't lie. What other tape we want to look at? What? We see he's mobile. We see he can throw deep. His decision making is solid. He has a high percentage rate at completing passes. Hell, if this motherfucker threw 100 balls, his completion rate saying he's connected on 69.6 of them. That's better. Stroud is only 66. Richardson is only 53. The only knock on fucking Hooker was his ACL tear. And that's just something that happened. There's no other tape to really watch that's going to say anything less. Unless somebody just puts together all his fuck-ups. Every quarterback makes a fuck-up. But his is limited. He makes limited mistakes. The numbers is telling you that. 2 interceptions, even though he didn't. Let me see how many exactly. Watch this shit. Let me bring this motherfucker back up again. Because it ain't like I'm bringing these numbers up out of my ass. I'm not pulling these stats out of my ass, man. This is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on, I'm about to find this shit real quick one time. I'm going to bring it back up. Oh, man, that ain't what the fuck I wanted. You bitch. Here we go right here. Let me bring this shit up, man. And then like I said, there's no other film that's gonna say otherwise. You know what I mean? There's none. His stats is the stats. No matter what film you pull out from last season, it's still gonna be the same stats that he got. 2 interceptions on the season, even though he didn't play the whole season, right? Watch, let me break it down to y'all. So y'all can well, not y'all, but some people that they was not here earlier to understand this. Okay, these are the stats of last season. CJ Stroud, Richardson, and Hooker. These are their stats. Now look at them. Look at the stats. Whose stats look the best? And numbers don't lie. They're not fictitious. These are real, true, factual ass stats from last season. Hooker, he got hurt last year. But see, people say, well, you got to remember, he only had 2 interceptions, but he only played X amount of games. It don't matter about the games. It doesn't matter if he played not as many games as the rest of them. What matters is how many times did he throw the fucking ball? How many times? He attempted 329 passes. Now let's look at the other guys that played a full season. Richardson, 327. He had 2 more passes than Richardson, and he played the whole season. Look at CJ Stroud, 389. That is 60 more. 60 more than Hooker had. And that's with Hooker missing games. Now let's look at Stroud's completion percentage. 66.3. How many touchdowns? Stroud killed it in the touchdowns. See, the one thing about Stroud, I'm not going to knock him. He's solid. 41 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. With over 300 passes attempted. You go to Richardson, 53.8%. So you mean to tell me he's closer to 50% than 70? So you mean if he threw 10 balls, only 5 of them are completions? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Oh, and let's look at the yards that they completed on the passes. CJ Stroud had 3,688. Look at fucking Richardson. 2,549 with only 2 less throws than Hooker. How many Hooker got? 3,135. Wow. You mean to tell me he had that much more with only 2 less passes? Look at the touchdown interception ratio. Richardson has 17 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Hooker, 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He does not turn the ball over. His completion rate is solid. Solid. That completion rate shows me accuracy. Damn near 70%. Out of 10 passes, only 3 are either dropped or overthrown or short, whatever the case may be. Only 3 passes do not get to the motherfucking receiver's hands out of 10. Bruh, that's better than these other 2 dudes. So no matter what tape you look at, it's not going to change these numbers. That's what I'm saying. Hooker, and like I said, his knock on him was his ACL. That's why he's going to drop. I wonder what Hooker would have been if he would have never got injured. What would his numbers have been? Just imagine. Look at his numbers now. Let me see how many games he played. I want to see exactly how many games did he miss. Oh man, I didn't want to do that shit, and I did that shit like a dumbass. Let me get rid of that shit real quick. Let me find out Hendon Hooker how many games he played. How many games did Hendon Hooker play in 2022 season? Let's see. He played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He played in 11 games. Is that what that shit is? Hold on. Let me make sure. Hendon Hooker, 22 to 23. And that motherfucker got a high win percentage too. Okay, so that's Hendon Hooker. So he played in 11 games, if I see that right. So he missed 1 game. I think that's what it is. Let me see what CJ Stroud real quick. How many games did CJ Stroud play in 2022? Stroud played in 13 games. So he had 2 more games than Hooker. Let me see. Let me see this shit. How many games did Anthony Richardson play in 2022? So he played in 12 games, Richardson. So he played in 1 more game than Hooker. But yet Hooker has better stats than Richardson. And then you figure CJ Stroud had 2 more games than Hooker, and he's right there. He has a better percentage. He has less interceptions. He has his of the passing. Of course, CJ Stroud in those 2 extra games has more passing yards than Hooker does. But overall, I like Hooker. I said that from day one. I like Hooker. 6'4", 218 pounds, 25 years old. So he's not a young 21-year-old coming out of college. So he should have some maturity level about him at 25 going on 26. Curtis, my opinion, my thing is go get Aaron Rodgers. Go get Aaron Rodgers, give him a 2-year deal, put Hooker behind him for 2 years. Once Rodgers is done, Hooker takes over. It's not going to cost an arm and a leg to get Rodgers. Don't believe all that shit these motherfuckers out in the media is saying. Oh, you're going to have to give up a first, third, and a fifth. No, you're not. No, you're not. You might, to be honest with you, you might be able to get Rodgers with a 3rd-round pick. Might. It all depends on what the motive is behind Green Bay trying to move him. Now, see, everything that I'm hearing about Green Bay and Rodgers is that they're ready to move on from him. They want to go ahead and commit to Love, and they're willing to work with Rodgers to get him to whatever team he wants to go to. If he chooses the Raiders, if that's the case, why would Green Bay fuck off a potential trade by asking for too much for Rodgers? When Brett Favre was traded back when they committed to Rodgers to take over for Brett Favre, they traded Brett Favre. Let me watch this. I'm gonna tell you, and they're about the same age. Rodgers going on 39. Brett Favre was like 40. What did Green Bay trade Brett Favre to the Jets for in return? Okay, let's see. And there was conditions in the trade. And I heard that Green Bay is willing to put conditions in the trade with Rodgers for if Rodgers decides to retire, that the pick is not as high as what they would receive for him. I heard that as well. And that's kind of similar to what they did with the Jets when trading a 4th-round pick, and they said it became a 3rd-round pick because Favre took over 50% of the snaps. And that was the added feature into that trade. In exchange for conditional draft picks. The deal is for the Packers exchange Favre for a 4th-round pick. The pick turns into a 3rd-round pick selection if Favre plays 30 this season. A 2nd-rounder if he plays 70% of the plays. And that's qualified for the playoffs. And a 1st-round pick if he plays 80%. Okay, so what it did was the trade that Green Bay made with the Jets with Brett Favre was a 4th-round pick. If Favre took over more than 50% of the snaps, it moved to a 3rd-round pick. It became a 2nd-round pick if he took over 70% of the snap and made the playoffs. Let me see. And then it became a 1st-round pick if he took 80% of the snaps and you went to the Super Bowl. I would do that shit. I would do that shit. Because if we win a Super Bowl, are you willing to trade a 1st-round pick for a Super Bowl if that was to happen? If Rodgers came in here and we traded a 3rd-round pick to Green Bay, but that 3rd-round pick could become a 2nd if he took X amount of snaps and we make the playoffs, or it becomes a first-round pick if he takes X amount of snaps and we make the Super Bowl. Would you like to be in the Super Bowl for a first-round pick? If the fairy, if your fairy godmother came and said, look, I'll let y'all make the Super Bowl, but if you make the Super Bowl, you got to give me a first-round pick. Would you say yeah to that? I sure in the fuck would. I would give up a first-round pick for a motherfucker to get me to the Super Bowl, especially this team. We ain't been in the Super Bowl in over 20 years. I heard Stidham is not even, that's not what they want to do. Stidham is a backup. And like I said, it's just rumors of what they said, that somebody that has knowledge says that Stidham is not even an option for him to take over this team next year at all, period. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, then obviously another quarterback is in play. Now, also in the interview that Ziegler had, he said, let me see what the quote was. I don't want to misquote it, of what he said about getting the getting a quarterback this year. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna tell you what Ziegler said in an interview, a live interview. Not nothing that you just, they just printed his quotes out, but exactly what he said. Hold on real quick. Let me find this shit. Oh man, this ain't the fuck the shit I want. Where my fucking give me the motherfucking shit. All right. Oh man, is that the right fucking? Man, give me that shit out of here, blood. All right. Let me get this man's quotes, because I'm not gonna misquote him. That's what we don't do here on Raiders Allegiance. We don't make up shit, and we ain't misquoting motherfuckers. Fuck that shit. I let the motherfuckers do that shit. All right. Let me see. Let me get to my motherfucking thing. My thing. Got your thing? My thing. All right. That is that. Just are very interested. I don't want that one. SEC. Fuck all that shit. Darren Waller. The Raiders rosters in a spot right now to pay. Shut up, fuck that shit. I be hating outsiders trying to speak on the team like they fans and they follow everything they do. Fucking dickheads. All right, I don't have that shit here. Let me see. Raiders have reportedly met extensively with Hendon Hooker. Yes, I already know that shit. Just no, we don't want that one. Where is the fucking interview with Ziegler? I don't have that shit. Fuck. Let me see. Ziegler's interview about the Raiders and quarterback situation. Express field offers. Let me see. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, but what they basically said was, he said we may not be settled at quarterback this year. So the maybe means because you're not guaranteed to get Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers decides to retire, or if he decides to go to the Jets, that's going to try to work out. That's why I said whatever Carr does is going to basically dictate how we handle this shit. Because the Jets is telling Carr, you know what I mean? They're playing with his balls and sticking their finger up his ass and massaging his sphincter muscle and getting him to relax and thinking that he can be a first ballot Hall of Famer if he wins a Super Bowl with the Jets. They really want him. But if I was Carr and I'm hearing them telling me this shit, then why are you waiting to see what Aaron Rodgers is going to do if you really want me? You know what I mean? So we'll see how that scenario happens. If Jets do sign Carr, then that means Aaron Rodgers is not a choice, and that is not a destination for him. If Aaron Rodgers goes through that and the Jets pick up Carr and sign him, then Rodgers most likely probably will pick the Raiders. Because I don't think Green Bay is going to keep him there, because I'm hearing that Green Bay wants to move on from Rodgers and go ahead and commit to Jordan Love, which, shit, you've been having this motherfucker on the bench for how many years now? You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of the Aaron Rodgers sitting behind Favre. What was it? 3 years he sat behind Favre? You know what I mean? That, come on, bro. Motherfuckers get antsy and want their motherfucking time to get out there and show what they can do and lead this team. You know what I mean? He said what? Carr was doing. Yeah, shit. If he said all that shit. But see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Sam. It was not McDaniels or Ziegler who benched Carr. Remember that. Mark Davis enforced his will upon them and told them bench him. That was the thing coming out of the Raiders Raiders headquarters. Mark Davis made that, so that's because, hey, let's be honest. After that New Orleans game, it was horrible. It was horrible. Carr had over 20-something fucking interceptions in just the last 2 years alone. He led the league in interceptions. He's been going down the drain the last 2 years. Now, yeah, he made the playoffs last year by winning those last 4 games, but it was by the skin of their teeth against lesser opponents. Don't forget, hey, the Chargers are the ones that made a motherfucking mistake and called a timeout. You know what I mean? They've made that fucked up decision. But Carr threw hella interceptions the last 2 years. Garber's dude, he ain't ready now. There's a reason why you go undrafted, and that's just a project for Josh McDaniels, which, that's what you do. You make a project. If you find your quarterback that's not him, and he does develop into something good, what has the Patriots done? How many draft picks have the Patriots got from trading away Garoppolo to the Niners? A backup that just came in and looked good. You know what I mean? Also, what was the quarterback they traded to Kansas City? Fucking I'm drawing a blank. What's the quarterback that New England had behind Tom Brady and traded Matt Castle, traded him for draft picks to Kansas City? You know what I mean? So if this is another quarterback that he can go ahead and put his thumbprint on and develop, and he does look good in the preseason or whatnot, and other teams might be like, oh, we'll trade for him. You know what I mean? It happens. It happens. Sometimes you just got to take shit and put it in a pretty box, and then you can sell that shit. Then they open the box and see, damn, it ain't nothing but shit. Garoppolo. You know what I mean? Oh, this motherfucker sold me shit. Nah, he should be out of that darkness. He's not the only one that ever done that darkness retreat, though. You know what I mean? He's doing it for 4 days. There has been someone who done it for 30. Just imagine being in all dark, no light at all, no cell phones for 30 fucking days. It ain't no difference than what they do motherfuckers in the pen when they send them to the hole. You know what I mean? So basically but see, he got a bathtub, a toilet. You know what I mean? Come on now. You ain't getting no bathtub in the hole in the pen. So yeah, man, it's a lot of shit that's still gonna unfold. We'll know next week is the start of the combine. After the combine, I will be doing a mock draft for the members of the channel. Cleophas and Stan will be doing a mock draft, and it will be funny as shit because these motherfucking idiots. I heard that. No, I wouldn't talk about you. Yes, you was, you piece of shit. Nah, Stan. But yeah. So I will be doing a mock draft after the combine. I want to see what the measurables of their statistics with 40-yard dash, 3-cone, bench press, vertical. You know what I mean? I want to see what the quarterbacks do out there throwing the ball, what the receivers can do catching them. I want to see how these offensive linemen's bench press are, because of the punch that they got to come off the line against the defender. I want to see how strong their upper bodies is. So if they're bench pressing 225 at around 12 or 13, bruh, fuck no. Fuck no. You're weak as shit. But if you got a motherfucking beast out there that's doing it for like 30, I know it ain't gonna always be 30, but if you could do it like in the 20s, mid-20s up to 30, 25 to 30, shit, that's what I want. Go knock a motherfucker on his ass. Okay, out of Princeton. I'm going to keep my eye on that. See, here's another thing also with the quarterback situation. If we do happen to land Aaron Rodgers, you know Lazard, the wide receiver from Green Bay, is a free agent. 6'5", 227 pounds, 4'5", 40. Yes, indeed. Another big target that we're going to need in the red zone. So you'll have Waller at 6'6", Lazard at 6'5", and what's Devontae Adams, what is he, 6'3", 6'2", something like that? Red zone targets? That's what we need, man. We need that motherfucker that can get them 50-50 balls. I don't believe that. I don't think Aaron Rodgers will bump heads with motherfucking Josh McDaniels. The reason being, everybody. See, this is what I'm saying. If Josh McDaniels was so bad, then why nobody is telling them they want to be traded? Why nobody on the offense is saying, I want to go? They don't even know who the fuck their quarterback is. And nobody on offense is saying they want to leave. Josh Jacobs says he wants to retire a Raider. You know what I mean? Devontae Adams has not asked for a trade. Waller has not asked for a trade. Renfro has not asked for a trade. Why is that if this guy is so fucking horrible? And I think that Aaron Rodgers is so cerebral that the fact of a challenge of learning McDaniel's system is something that I think Rodgers gets excited by challenges. He's one of them type of dudes. You know what I mean? That like he see a challenge, he don't run from it. He's like, I'm gonna conquer this shit. So I think to be put in a position of having to learn Josh McDaniel's offense, he might get an erection off of that. Let's keep it a buck where, you know what I mean? He might be intrigued and like he want that. He wants something to challenge, you know what I mean? You need a challenge. It's like if you playing Madden and you playing sixth graders and you beating the shit out of them, that's not exciting. But a motherfucker that pushes you and makes you have to play, that's like, okay, this is what the fuck I need. I need competition. It needs something to push me, to drive me. And I think Aaron Rodgers is that dude to be driven. Why else do you think he went out? Look, they was ready to get rid of him. And look what he did last year. He didn't have the greatest of numbers. He had a horrible offensive line, the young-ass receivers, all that shit. But you come to the Raiders, all that's out the window. Your offensive line was ranked 10th. Your offense was ranked 12th. You averaged 23.6 points a game. 23. You know who led the league in scoring per game? Kansas City, 29. Only 6 points more. So you don't mean to tell me that Aaron Rodgers can't get us another touchdown more than what we averaged all year with what we had? Bruh, I'm telling you, it'll be a whole different, it'll be a game changer, I promise. On offense, it'll be a game changer. He has too many weapons around him. Too many weapons. All you got to do is you don't have to be fancy. You don't have to do Mahomes no-look passes. Get them the ball and watch what they do. Devontae Adams killed it this year. This was the best season Devontae had, I think, in his career. And he spent all those years with Rodgers. But see, I think it's not just to do with Carr and him. I think it has a lot to do with the surrounding targets as well. Because when healthy, we know what Waller is at the tight end position. He's a game changer. We know what Renfro is healthy at the slot. Motherfuckers can't fuck with him running routes. He'll shake a motherfucking defender's ass off. You know what I mean? Yeah, we the people. He might have been contemplating retirement, but don't forget what Carr told you. If he can't play for the Raiders, he was going to retire too, right? What is he doing now? Taking visits with other teams. Like I said, until it happens, that's when you buy into it. Until then, it's just motherfucking talking out the side of their neck. Carr said he'd rather retire and just play golf if he can't play for the Raiders no more. That sure the fuck changed, didn't it? You know what I mean? You can't buy into that shit right offhand, man. You gotta let it ride out. You gotta see what exactly, because sometimes you speak from anger, and they say a madman can't think. So if you're mad, you're not gonna think and say the right things. You're gonna need time to sit back, take a deep breath, reflect on what it is you are trying to do and what you want to do. He wants to win a championship. Okay, so that in order to do that, you must continue to play. You can't be caught up in your emotions because the team and you split ways, you know what I mean? You can't be mad at them. It's a business. You thought you was going to play for them forever? And if they don't get rid of you, say, for instance, they kept you around and we don't make it to the playoffs or win a playoff game, and then Mark Davis decides to fire McDaniels and Ziegler and then go on to the next ones, you don't think the next one's going to want to try to get rid of you if things are still going the same way? Sometimes it's good to get new scenery. It's like having a job. You've been working the same job for years. Sometimes it's just time to just fucking move on. Same thing like with a no good, dirty bitch. I ain't gonna say it like that. Sometimes you get in a relationship and the relationship gets stale. You try to work on it. You try to patch it up and mend it and make it work. It don't work sometimes. Sometimes it's just meant for you motherfuckers to go your separate ways. It is what it is. You don't get caught up in your emotions and scratch the Raiders' car. You know what I mean? You don't take his Jordans and burn it in the tub and burn the whole house down. Shout out to, or rest in peace, Left Eye. You know what I mean? You don't do that kind of shit. You just go ahead and chalk it up and move on. And all the experiences you learn, you take it with you to your next stop. That's what you do. Raider Way, what's the deal, man? Tops to you, man. Raider Kush is in the house for real, for real. All right, y'all. I've been on a little bit too long. I'm about to shake the spot, man. Hey, you guys enjoy your Wednesday. Man, we'll be here tomorrow. I'm sure there's going to be some more shit coming up in the news. We're going to reflect and talk about it and, do what we do every morning. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy. To those that are watching, man, please subscribe to the channel if you have not. Hit the thumbs up if you have not. Leave a comment if you want to. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of all the content I release, even breaking news. Thank you guys for being here, being a part of this channel. Man, I thank you for real, for real. Like I said, without you, there's no me, and without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation, and that's the motherfucking Raider Nation, man. Hey, you guys enjoy your motherfucking hump day. And if you can at lunchtime and go hump at lunchtime. Go get that little cute chick at work that, been smiling and winking at you. Take her into the broom closet and show her your broomstick. So with that being said, y'all motherfuckers enjoy your Wednesday, man. I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance. You've been watching Good Morning Raider Nation Live podcast, man. We will be back tomorrow morning. Same Raider time, same Raider channel. You know how we get down. We get low with it. So enjoy your guys' Wednesday. I'm out this bitch.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of
How bad at, you creep, you lunatic!